Tell an interesting story. Once when I was in high school, me and my boy, we were, on the phone and we were chit-chatting and we were bored. We were like, yo, why don't we prank call this kid that goes to our school named Jonathan? We were probably in like 10th grade. And so this kid, Jonathan, he was like one of those theater kids, had a lot of energy, he was just, center of attention. And he would do these Nicki Minaj impressions. They were like spot on, bro. And I knew I had an angle with him. I was like, this kid, like you can see he wants to go viral. He wants to be one of those kids that are like known for doing this impression. And so I told my boy, I was like, I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna have you on the other line. Stay on mute. Don't say anything. And I'm gonna pose as a Disney youth talent agent. And so, I put on my best, like, articulate, authoritative voice, and I was like, hey, is this Jonathan? I'm reaching out from Disney's youth talent pool, and I've seen this video on you on Facebook, and I really want to get you over here in front of my boss, and I want to fly you over to LA, and I want you to audition. And when I tell you this boy's voice, he was like so excited. He was over the moon. He had to compose himself, actually. Like, he was like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm gonna do, blah, blah, blah. And I felt like the joke was going so far that I had to bring him back down to earth. So I was just like, all right, realistically, Jonathan, how are you going to get out here? How are you going to fly your family out here and whatnot? And so, he started to think about it. He was like, we're going to find a way, blah, blah, blah. There were parts in the conversation I had to pause. I was like, hey, actually, my boss is in a room. Just give me a second. Let me go talk to him. And meanwhile, I'm tapping over to the other line, my boy Eddie, and we're just dying. Long story short, bro, we eventually let him go. We let the joke go and, told him that we'll reach out to him by email. And to be honest with you, I never knew how that panned out because I know he was slightly disappointed he never got that email.
Slightly. That's like me when I was in high school and like a D1 coach called me and it was just one of my friends with their brother pranking me. I couldn't admit, like, I'm just saying that's how I would see it. Like,
right. I mean, bro, I don't know what was in me to make me want to do this, but as I said before, this was one of my youthful sides of myself.